Greetings and welcome to Crescent Butte Community School presents Everyday Math Online, a parent guide to using the program at home. This is Bobby Pogoloff, and I would like to show you all about what's happening at our school in math. Got to go kind of fast because I don't have a ton of time to do this. Why is math different today? Students are being held accountable for more than procedures with numbers. They're expected to learn procedures and processes and strategies and to solve problems and to show how they solve the problems. And these are skills that have been recently prioritized. More understanding and problem solving because those skills are going to be expected in the workforce in the future where your child is headed. And math is also different today because other than just skills, we're expecting certain procedural practices, such as making sense of problems, reasoning abstractly, constructing arguments and critiquing others, modeling with mathematics, using mathematical tools strategically, attending to precision, looking for and making use of structure, such as connecting what you're learning to something you've already learned, and looking for and expressing regularity and repeated reasoning to show that things are good. Access to math at home is for everyone. And everything that we do at school can also be done at home and so much more. So the important thing for you to know is that this password card can be found in your child's school home folder, the one they take back and forth from school to home. If you look inside, you'll see this. And the website, the web address at the bottom is what you will type in to your computer to access the Everyday Math online. This website has a few details you need to know about. It can be used on any computer. And this 0 here is a 0 and not the letter O. So let's go there and see what happens. Here we are. Once you log in, you type it in up here and enter. You will see a list of teachers, and you need to just find your child's teacher and click on the cute little icon. That will take you to a list of the names of the students in that class. You find your student or your student finds himself and click on that. And then you look in their folder for their password. Please do not pay attention to this password. And down the bottom here is a little button for logging in. Once you do that, you get to, voila, this page, which takes you to the main thing. Doesn't look like much. All you need to do here is click right on the cover of the book and it will open to the Everyday Math online access page. Here you will find today's lesson. Everything that was taught in class today will also be found here. You can toggle back through earlier lessons in case you missed a lesson due to absence or sickness, or if you want to review a lesson. You can not toggle forward because you can't go past today's lesson. We don't want you taking the test before test day. But once you go in here, you will see that there is so much to do. This is how your child warmed up today. It's a practice of what's been learned previously. This is the introduction to today's lesson. The next 3 slides are the focus of today's lesson, followed with a math game, some extra practice in the math boxes, and the home link. This home link is often your child's homework. So if your child said, oh, I forgot my homework from today's lesson, you can go in here and you may find your child's homework. If indeed this is what your teacher was using. Wow. Important to know on these screens is that there may be multiple screens. So if you click on this arrow where it says screen 1, you'll see that screen 1 is just one part of the homework. And you'll need to go down through those screens to complete all the homework. You can actually do the homework on the screen and you can save it. So if you choose to do this homework because, oh, the dog ate it or it blew away in the wind or something like that, you can use this button down here to save the work. And then your teacher can log in and see if you did your homework and how you did it. So there's always this online option of doing homework. Once you're done with this work, you can use this back arrow, this white back arrow, to get you back to where you were. Okay, So we were doing some homework. Here's another game. These last three screens are called readiness, enrichment, and extra practice. So if you find your child is struggling with a lesson, try this readiness activity. If you find it's easy for your child, try this enrichment activity. And if you think they need more practice, the last screen is always a good place to go for that. Let's go back to the lesson page and see what else is there. The student reference book is very important because this is the closest your child will ever get to a textbook in our school. This book has so much in it. You'll need to open the table of contents to access what's inside there. You can look for whatever your child has been learning in class. And if you click on that, let's say they're learning about area and your child has some confusion. If you click on area, up comes a lesson on area. And these little speaker icons will actually read the book
area
for you.
Sometimes we want to know the amount of
Amazing.
surface in.
So if your child missed a lesson, this book can actually teach them the skill. Another cool thing is is that there is a whole section on games. So if you want to play games at home, you can find the games. Your child might like fraction capture. Up come the directions. It'll read the directions. If reading the directions is something that your child struggles with, the book will do it for them. So much here to be excited about. The eToolkit is a wonderful way for your child to just play around with math tools. It's got everything from geometry to array builders to multiplication facts practice. And this stuff is really cool. You need to drag the information up, and then there it is for you to play with. So many fun things to do with this. eTools are amazing. So play around with those with your kid. Also on here, you have tutorial videos. The Geometer Sketchpad is additional lessons on different topics. Tutorial videos, another way to access learning about skills that maybe your child missed. Games online, this is, I think, probably most kids' most favorite screen, where you can access the games that they have learned at school or even find games they haven't learned yet and play them. These parts your teacher will have to fill in, so we don't have anything going on in there yet, but there is so much for you to do here every day for everyday math. So I hope this has given you an opportunity to appreciate what there is here online for you. If you have any questions, there's the homework. Please contact me with questions or comments. I'm excited to know that students are using math in so many ways at home, and I can be reached at this website or at this phone number. I teach math all day, but I can return calls after 2. So thank you for taking the time to be a student, to help your student be the best learner possible. This math is actually really fun. It's different than the way you learned, but kids are learning beautiful things. And I see it every day. So thanks again, and we'll see you at school.